send you an invite in a second.
Ah, cool.
Good
And it's a
evening.
good evening.
Hey, that
Was
was
that stereo?
in unison. After you, Tony.
Yes. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Sounds like a circus.
Roll it,
And
roll it.
welcome to the Power Wash podcast.
Talk shit.
We're gonna wash Croft Manor while we set the world right. So joining me on this suddy quest is the irrepressible
You're not gonna press.
Albie-Wan.
Not gonna press me.
Not gonna press you.
Nope.
And of course, the husky, the lovely HuskyMumma. How are you, my dear?
I'm good. Ow.
Yes.
With husky impression.
Apart from the fact that dinner has not arrived yet, so I may be eating while I'm spraying.
And then
What are
cleaning.
you eating?
Terrible.
What are you eating?
I'm having a large Savoy chip
Oi, oi.
That sounds so good.
with a pickled egg.
Oh, go for it.
I know. You got to, haven't you? Really?
Absolutely.
Right.
Yes. Mr. Angle, if you would like to set up the I was gonna say the match. If you'd like to set up the arena of dirt,
Yes, the arena of.
and yeah, if you invite us all in before you start anything, then we won't have to download any dirt, which will be nice.
There we are. I have not done a damn thing, and I've invited you both.
On my way. Here we go.
I'm on my way.
One more way, one more way, one more way.
What's been keeping people excited this week?
I
Well-
have been painting my fence.
Have you? That's not
I
that's not a
have.
euphemism, is it?
If not, trimmed my bush one week, painted my fence the next. Keep myself busy.
and tidy it sounds as well.
Exactly. Very neat. Very
Trim me
presentable.
borders.
Indeed.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Oh, there's one.
I'm
Yeah.
here.
Greetings.
Oh,
I'm on my way. I'm a bit slow.
This is one of my
Right.
one of my parkouring dream jobs. This one.
Doing your parkour, you're going to hurt yourself one day.
Or someone else.
That's just a what's the word? Fringe benefit? No.
Collateral damage.
A necessary casualty. Yeah.
Cholesterol damage.
Yes.
I'm here.
Hello.
Oh, jeez. Where is everybody? Oh, hello.
I'm
Behind me.
Usual
I'm on
welcome.
level 1.
Yes.
Yeah, he's
Oh, jeez.
he's doing some sort of acrobatic lunacy again. I'm sure he thinks he's in like Mission Impossible or something.
Yeah, damn straight. Mission
Of being so short.
Mission
I should be the
unwashable.
bottom. I was playing this the other day. What was I doing? I was just doing. Oh, the fire station.
Oh
Doing
right,
the fire
yes.
station on my own. That was not even finished that yet, but
You got
I've-
the roof.
I've cleaned the fire station
I'm all-
without use of ladders and steps. Yeah. It may seem implausible, but I have managed to completely clean that without using ladders.
yeah,
steps,
I'm on
or
the
anything.
roof
Like
as
I
we
said.
speak.
Acrobatic lunacy.
Yeah. I'm too short. I need a ladder. I even need a step ladder to get into my actual wardrobe at home. That's how short I am. Even steps still. Yep. Can't reach.
I need a taxi to get me
Yeah.
from one corner of it to the other because it's such a big one. Across an international time zone.
There's a step stool in the kitchen to get my food out of my cupboard. Yeah, that's how short I am.
Yeah.
I think I'm getting
stand up
shorter
in
as
the
well.
back of a black cab, HuskyMumma.
I can. More than
Okay.
likely.
So it's you and Susan Calman then. Yeah, that's one of her claims to fame. She can stand up
Oh, is
straight
it?
in the
Oh my
back of a
goodness.
black cab.
How tall is she then?
She's 4'10", I think.
Us. I'm 4'11", so
How I reckon you'd do it is fine.
give it a try.
Just a minor concussion. He'll be right.
But normally they make me sit in the baby seat, so you know.
Boost the seat.
Yeah.
What has HuskyMumma Junior been doing in terms of art recently?
Let's do a what? Sorry.
What has your delightful daughter been doing in terms of art recently?
Art. She drew a torso. She likes to do like statue work, artwork, shading and stuff. She did a male torso the other day. She's doing something at the moment, I think, but it doesn't stop, that one.
Hmm.
Question
Constantly.
is the human torso staying still enough to be drawn?
Yeah. When she's grabbing hold of it, yeah. She won't let it go. He's tied up in the basement.
Nice.
So,
Keep him in the
Yeah, she's-
basement. Yeah, give him a
right.
ball gag and feed him saurine molten oat. He'll be fine.
oh yeah, I'll go for that.
I think that's almost too good.
Absolutely,
Sorry,
treating them too well.
lie.
With or without butter, though.
With
Damn right.
oh yeah.
Why does
it's
everyone seem to
the
think
only
I'm
way.
weird when I do that? Everyone's like, "What are you putting butter on it for?" You have to. It's the law. Okay.
It's squidgy and it's sticky and it
Oh, I love
needs it needs a bit
Mhm.
of fat in there just to
Yeah.
sort of moisten it up a little bit and to
Mhm.
elevate it to planes.
Absolutely. I agree.
Albie, malt loaf.
I've never been called that before. First time
All
for
right, then,
everything.
fruity malt loaf.
Well, that escalated quickly, didn't it?
Yes, it is.
Hello, big boy.
Here's your malt loaf. It does sound like somebody's WWE name, doesn't it? Fruity malt loaf.
Yeah. Or one of the randomly generated Xbox titles.
Yes.
Game of taste.
I do love a good ping. I love it when it goes ping.
Ping, ping, ping.
Ping, ping, ping. I love it.
Ricochet rabbit.
Come to be a bit obsessed, like I will not leave an area until it goes blue.
Yep.
Will not leave.
This is a
Driving
good
me
plan.
mad now. Yeah.
It's not a bad thing. Did you enjoy Fall Guys last time, by the way? 'Cause,
Yes. Yes.
I think it's something we'd like to do again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Lily-
or some human fall flat.
Oh my god, that game drives me mad. Me and Lily
Yeah,
play that
that
all
one's-
the time.
That one's
Oh my.
that one's okay in small doses, but yeah, again, like I say, it is a
Yes.
bit sort of like.
You need the patience of a saint for that game. My word. I don't. I like I've said before. I don't do parkour. So doing parkour when you can't even walk straight, it's like going out on a Friday night, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's
Drunk
bit of a nightmare,
simulator.
Truck simulator. Wait. I presume, with Pistol Simulator, you'd either start on like the soft drink and then go
Right,
progressively
gonna,
harder. Or if you choose the hard difficulty, you just go straight to shots.
Mhm. But I haven't had an
Yeah,
alcoholic
and,
beverage in years.
You know what? Neither have I.
No, I just don't do it. I can't be bothered.
Well,
I don't need alcohol.
It doesn't agree with my tablets.
No, that
Tablets
doesn't work.
do not see eye to eye.
No. Plus, who needs alcohol to have fun? We're not drunk right now. Or are we?
What? Are we not supposed? Are we not supposed to drink
Or
straight from the
question
hose?
is, could we be?
Yeah. I'm on the Vimtos, that'll do me.
I'm
I don't know if anyone-
the Kia fruit punch.
I don't know if anyone can see me at the moment. It's like gyrating against this wall.
You're hovering.
Where
Yeah.
are you? I'm by the front door.
You look
There.
to the left.
On the
over by where the
scaffolding.
scaffolding. Yeah.
I'm not actually on the
You look,
scaffolding, just to be clear.
He's doing his Superman.
Yeah.
You can hear me jet washing, can you? Sorry, I do apologise. Am I keeping you? Child is annoyed by the noise.
Oh dear.
Mum, what are you
Yeah.
doing?
Turn it up. Turn it up.
Yeah.
You know,
Just
you think about it. You know, children spend the first probably 10 years of their life going, Mum, why? So
Mhm.
having the opportunity to annoy the child back in return, I think is just it's just
Karma?
a karmic wheel coming around again.
Indeed.
the karma chameleon.
Mum, what are you doing? It's really annoying. And then if she does that, just go, why?
Yeah, why? I'm not that annoying, am I, Lou? No, thank goodness. He said no, I'm not annoying.
Correct answer.
Exactly. Mum, where's your wallet?
Yeah. Mum,
But
you
it
know
normally
the
is.
sale on, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have been good, Mum, I promise.
Well, that's a matter of subjectivity.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's from the your particular viewpoint.
Mm-hmm.
But as in, I've been good today. I haven't killed anybody.
Yeah. Bit time.
I've been good in as much as I haven't been directly evil.
Yeah.
Well, you know, sometimes it's the only way traffic wardens will learn.
Yeah, I haven't shown my dark side yet today. I'm not a Sith.
What is what? It's a cookie. What does it look like?
It's a puppet.
It's a
It's a striped golfing umbrella.
You may have
Maneuvers in the South Pacific.
Yeah. Hey, it looks like a cookie, smells like a cookie, it must be a cookie. I've been hiding them, you see. She found them. Damn it.
Crap.
My stash of cookies.
So when you're saying you're hiding them, you basically mean that you didn't hide them very well.
Well, with kids, you do it in plain sight. And they just think, oh, I better not touch that, it's mum's. Normally. But, not today.
Or
Oh, no,
you adopt the rule of the school ground. You lick it and you make it yours.
That's it. Oh, Star knows how to do that one.
Yeah.
He's definitely learned that one.
In that case, you escalate the situation. You drop it down your trousers. Right. Who's going to eat it now then?
Not even you.
Yeah, I mean, there's that, but you know, it's like, you know, the point has been made.
Well, you know, a bit of dirt never hurt, as they say.
Was that with regard to like dropping it down your trousers?
Well, you know. Maybe not that much dirt, you know.
Yeah. Oh god.
Hey?
Here it is. Oh dear. Silly.
There is clean. Hopefully there is also clean.
This
That's my
room
front.
is clean.
And the long-suffering Mrs. Angel is running.
Keep running.
Run.
Keep on.
Well, it's close to running.
Running to where? Running away?
Running to the front door to get
Ah, dinner time, is it?
Food. Yeah,
Now,
food.
dinner time in the angel house.
Feed me, Seymour!
I had a lovely pot pasta for lunch for dinner. It's Wednesday, so we have weird dinners on a Wednesday.
What's wrong with that pot
With-
pasta?
Individual things, so I had a pot pasta.
Okay.
Lily had a Caesar salad.
Ah,
I had bangers
Yeah.
and mash.
Oh, lovely.
with onion gravy?
Yeah, you better do.
Yeah, damn straight.
Yeah.
It's the law. Oh,
It is.
but it's the law in here.
And here too. The
Yeah.
law stands.
Completely.
Ding ding. Ding ding. Yeah, it's like we only have like takeaway once a month now. And we had a Chinese the other night. Came to £52. It is utterly
Jesus.
ridiculous. 52 quid for 3 of us.
Redonkulous.
We're lucky to get sort of 25 quid for 2 of us.
Well, it
But
used to
then
be
again,
until we moved. Now
Norwich
it's more
is
expensive.
Norwich, which is where the angels died. Obviously. It does seem to be a bit cheaper for things like taxis and takeaways and that kind of thing. Well, it's a university town, you see. So they have to cater to all of the kiddies.
Yeah. Well, at the last house, our most we'd spend on takeaway would be 30 quid, which is fair. £10
Yeah.
each. But since we've moved, even though it's not far away, it's gone up a lot, so...
But the area that you've moved to, which I won't say for obvious reasons, it's
Slightly.
quite a opulent area.
It is indeed.
Yeah.
Which is why we like it, but did not realise my takeaways would cost me more. I would have changed my mind.
Or
Moved it
do you
again.
take away?
If
Or do you
people have
take
got
away from where
money-
you were before
Yeah.
and get them to deliver?
Oh, they don't. That's unfortunate. You see.
Damn.
Our regular doesn't come out this far. So
Damn it.
I know. I didn't
Well, do you
quite
know what?
think of that.
It's been nearly 10 years, and I'm still looking for somewhere in Norwich that does lionhead chicken. Oh, lionhead chicken. Oh,
I'm trying to picture
so
this animal.
gorgeous.
I'm trying to picture this animal. It doesn't look
Oh, a
attractive.
lionhead chicken.
It doesn't look
Well,
attractive.
it's either a really really small lion or a really 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 big chicken.
I was figuring like a chicken with its head really just dragging along the ground. Yeah.
Or chicken with the mane. The furry
Yes.
mane on.
Chicken chow mein.
Indeed. Child, why are you jumping up and down? Squeaking at me.
Conserving that side to side energy.
Kids have a little bit of energy every evening, don't they? No matter what age, and then they suddenly die on you.
But yeah, they have to get it out of the system. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it'll be 3 o'clock in the
Oh.
morning and they go, Mom, I'm
Oh,
bored.
she does that, yeah. I'm already getting that one.
Hmm.
Whoa, 54. Hey, that's lovely. Hey, look at that. Lovely. I've even got a pineapple fritter.
Oh, yum. I haven't had that in years.
Nom, nom, nom.
The one thing I want from a chippy that I haven't had, which our local chippy does do, is a deep fried burger, like a battered burger.
Ah,
I haven't had one of them since I was a teenager, but I would love one of those. Battered burger. They're crap, they're horrible, but they're just, I don't know.
memories, eh?
Yes, I think that's the thing. Just takes me back to the watching. Well, just go to my grandparents' house on a Friday when my parents went shopping, and my granddad would get us a chippy, and that's what I'd have when we'd sit and watch Funhouse
Oh,
on ITV
with Pat
while
Sharp
eating my
and
exactly
his
love Funhouse.
mullet.
I have my Funhouse T-shirt, which I love to wear, and then we'd sit and eat our fish and chips while watching Funhouse, which
Is that from
Right.
back then? Is it an original one?
yeah,
And it still fits?
yes.
Do you
course
know
it
what?
does. I haven't
Knowing you
grown.
as well I do, I'm not surprised.
I'm having. Do you know I can still fit into my jumper from junior school, from my junior school. I still have the jumper and I can still fit into it.
Junior school. You leave junior school when you're 10.
Yep.
So you can still fit into your clothes from when you were 10.
Mm-hmm.
Saves a lot of money, I suppose.
It does, rather.
I definitely can't fit into my clothes from when I was 10.
I
It's
no longer
mad,
have
but
any
yeah.
to try, so I wouldn't even bother. Oh dear.
Missing not spots. What am I doing?
There are bits I can't get from down here, so I will have to move to up there, go and try and do them. Like under the overhang, you know?
Yes.
Under
It's not
the
coming off too
ball.
badly, this, to be honest. I need to learn how to use the soap though, because I had an issue with something on one of my ones I was doing. I needed some soap and I couldn't get it to
Oh.
operate.
I have fallen
Don't
and
know
I
why.
can't get it up.
So you're using the soap nozzle, yeah?
Well, I didn't have a nozzle. The nozzle
Okay. Well,
disappeared.
yeah. So you've got the soap nozzle with the
Mhm. Which is the big round one, isn't it?
yeah, with the one with the big sort of tank on the end.
Mm-hmm.
And all you need to do is you need to make sure that you hit left trigger to refill it,
Right.
because often I'll be sitting there doing it, and because I usually, if I'm doing one on my own, I'll hit the big areas with a soap solution just to try, like stone or whatever,
Yeah.
and sort of get the back broken of it that way. But I'll be sitting there, and all of a sudden I'll go, "This isn't bloody working." I'll
And
try
you
to
just
get
find
closer,
water
and
in
it
it.
still won't work. It's because the soap's run out.
Yeah.
First world problems, eh?
Yeah. I needed that for the mini golf course one because that was insane. It's a massive area. Just couldn't get it to work, so I just persevered and continued on, stressing myself out.
I will just say I just don't use the soaps. I just power on through. It's just
Did it make any difference, or?
it does a bit, but by the time you bought the stuff and then loaded it into the thing and then buy it and run out and then loaded it again, I don't know if it saves a lot of time.
In terms of area, I think it saves a lot of time.
Yeah.
Really do. Yeah.
That golf course took me about 3 days to complete.
Yikes.
Just doing it by hand on my own.
Scrubbing.
I mean, it's
All the little
therapeutic to
fiddly
sit there,
stuff.
but was that? Yeah. The worst bit, I think, was the dragon. The dragon bit.
The one
Did it
thing
one-
they need to do with the campaign of this, they need to make it up to 6 players.
Mhm.
Because then all your friends can come around and help you.
Mhm.
Yeah. It is a bit of a shame you can only do 2-player
And,
when you're actually on the campaign. After you've completed it, you can have up to 6, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you have to have
You can't
completed
do
once.
online co-op though.
Not to do your
like-
career. You can do it with
Just-
2 players
Yeah.
co-op, but
Mhm.
no more.
You can do co-op
career.
because Albie got me through my career, basically.
Yeah.
If you need any help doing your career, just let us know, and one of us will come give you a hand.
Yeah. 'Cause I'm currently doing the fire station, so
Yeah.
I'm on the roof section. I've done all the bottom, but I'm on the roof now. So
That's not too bad.
I'll train you in all my parkour ways.
One of the things that I would say is upgrade your power washer
Yeah.
as soon as you can.
Yeah, I've got lots of money, but I'm not sure how to spend it. So
You
Buy the
press
power
start
washers.
button
Prioritize
on your
buying the
controller,
power washers. Yeah.
and up in the top right of the tablet that comes up on your screen, there's a little orange symbol with a bag with $1 in it.
right, and it's
Click on
little-
that, and then you can then buy new
Ooh.
washers, nozzles, extensions. You can buy all your soap solutions. You can buy all of the fancy modding stuff for like, sort of changing the color of your sprayer and
You can
like
get my gimp
custom
suit.
uniforms and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yes,
You
we
can get the gimp suit.
do. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check that out when on my next trip to play this on my own. Once I've finished doing my fence, I shall carry on. Get my fence done this week before it starts
It's
raining.
not another
again.
euphemism, is it?
No. I've just got to get it done this week before the rain comes in and spoils it, because it's been so dry. If I don't get the fence done now, I will not be able to get it done. I've got to do 3 fence panels and a shed, and a gate as well. So we're getting there. While being a mum and a carer and a dog mum and a cook and a cleaner, you know, all those things. We shall get there.
And you think, you know, you were a pop star, or you were nearly a pop star.
Oh, well, you look like a pop star, but you're not. Okay, that's kind of how it is. Oh, those days, 20 years ago, over 20 years ago now.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, fun times.
Share your story about when you were at the stage school and they tried to pick you and you said no.
Well, I was asked to come and audition,
Mm-hmm.
and but obviously I didn't.
And the reason why you didn't?
Because I was too nice and too loyal to my band, and I didn't want to let them down because they were enjoying themselves. And it turns out the guy was Simon. I can't remember his name now. Not Simon Cowell, but the other one. And he was the manager of S Club 7, and they wanted me to come and audition. Unfortunately, I didn't go, and I could have been in S
Do you
Club
regret
7.
it?
Not really, no.
Well, no. I mean, the thing is, I mean, you've got a fulfilling life for yourself
Yes.
now, and you know, while you could have had all of the money, the cars, the groupies, and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, but it all runs out, doesn't it?
They pretty much all turn to
With
drugs and
nothing.
alcoholism and all sorts of
Yeah.
stuff. It's
They
the
kind of
pressures,
just run
the
out of
pressures, the
everything.
pressures they put on them. Really not worth it.
Yeah. It doesn't. It's not fun after a while. It looks
If
like
someone's
fun,
if
but
someone's
it's
like a
not.
self-made sort of like a band, some of them do quite well, don't they? Where they made it on their own. But the ones that are generally constructed, they just generally just fall apart and get like a single record deal, and then that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Uh,
I've watched documentaries on bands and stuff, and you just realise it's not all fun and games at all.
Yeah.
oh God, no.
You know. So it's kind of like glad I didn't get drugged through that kind of washing machine, but we did what we did in the time we had, and it was fun for the time, and as long as it lasted.
Yep.
I don't regret that. I don't regret the time we had, because we had a lot of fun. We met a lot of cool people and celebrities and God knows what, and went out a lot of places. But I had to grow up at some point, didn't I? So,
Why? We haven't yet.
yeah, no,
Like I say, from what you were saying earlier, it sounds like you haven't done. Sorry, enough.
no,
No offense. No offense. It's like you're still wearing your school uniform.
it's true. No, it's because it's funny. Like
But
even
only
now,
when sexy.
Oh, okay, sorry, right, role play. Yeah, yeah. So I have to apologise. Yeah,
I can still get away with being a teenager if I wanted to, not in that rude way.
yeah.
So it is funny. So still get on the bus. I could still get on the bus at a child's rate, and I still get asked for my ID, buying alcohol and stuff. So
You know what? There are people all over Twitch at the moment, and they are like so bleeding jealous because they're like, "I want to get ID'd. I haven't been ID'd in years."
I haven't
yeah,
either, but then again, I was getting ID'd when I was still 35, so I can't complain. You know what I mean?
it's still annoying. I'm like, I am old enough, even at the till, like when I'm in co-op, and you go, please, let like the cashier, like make sure you're old enough to buy that product, kind of thing. Like seriously, she needs to make sure I'm old enough to buy something I'm clearly old enough to buy.
Well, I'd like to don't take offence to it because, like I say, they've got to make sure that they're not selling to anyone who's underage because they are legally liable for anything
Yes.
that they do. And if someone was measuring them on this, if it was like
This
a test
man
purchase,
knows of these things.
if it was like a test purchase by a police officer, for example, there's may have been like a police officer, two people back in the queue or something like that. They could, the person could get in trouble, the store could get in trouble. It's not worth it. Like I say, for the sake of not asking for ID, they may as well just ask for ID.
True.
And it does help with a lot of the social aspects of underage drinking and whatever by restricting who actually can pick this stuff up.
Yeah.
There's too many.
I still find it funny.
Yeah. No, like I say, just like I say, take it as a compliment.
It's like at my last job, I was 28 when I left, and they would come in and they would say, "Can you guess her age?" That every single person would say I was 18, and I was 28, and I was pregnant at the time, and they were like, "She's 18." I'm like, "No, I'm not." So they always take 10 years off my age when they look at me.
Yeah.
When I tell people how old I am, they're like, "You're not, are you?"
I mean, to be fair, people generally do that for me. I mean, when people think I'm in my 30s, it's like, yeah, 30s are a thing of the past. 30s are so last decade.
They're long gone.
So last decade. Yeah. And I don't complain about that.
To do the 30s again, eh?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I wouldn't want to.
well,
Wouldn't want to know. Thanks.
I would because I met Mrs. Angel in the 30s. So.
Yeah, that's true. Jesus.
You do know, don't you, HuskyMumma? It's 20 years. We've been married 20 years.
I know. Like me and Chris, it's this year is 21 years together. I'm like, where's that time gone? Where has it gone? Jeez. I mean, Lily's 14 this year, so where's that gone as well? Like, I can't keep up.
She was born just before Michelle and I went to Egypt, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
November. 2009, yeah. Jeez. That is insanity.
Yep. It all goes so quick. Remember that picture that you forwarded to me?
Yes.
Of us two at the festival. I'm going to forward it to Albie. Just so you can have some comment.
Yes, that's a good one actually. That's a good point with that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, please excuse small break.
Please hold.
Right, I've got to. I've been ordered by the boss man. He wants another audio book, so I'm just quickly getting him that.
Okie dokie.
I'm still here.
Okay, with the audiobooks, do you subscribe to the Kindle thing?
No, he listens to his audio books through Audible on his Alexa app.
Because I used to subscribe to that and get like a free one every single month.
Yeah, he's kind of using his up pretty quick.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So I have to buy some.
I was going to say, because like I say, basically where a lot of them like about £30-40 or whatever, however much it is individually, I was paying like a subscription and it's like getting one free no matter what the actual value of it.
Yeah.
every month. It's like,
Yeah.
so it was worth
That's
doing.
definitely
But
worth
obviously,
it.
but obviously
Mhm.
you know about that, so that's fine. I just wanted to check you weren't sort of
Yes.
like paying full
Absolutely.
value for everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's it. But then he likes to listen to them back to back, so he'll get into a book and he'll be like, "Give me the next one." I'm like, "There's no credits left." I ended up having to
Yeah.
buy credits, which is a
Yeah.
bank burner, but it
Yeah.
keeps him
What
quiet.
sort of
So.
thing does he like listening to?
He likes like dramatizations and ones that sound like movies. Like he's listened to a book collection called Graphic Audio at the moment, and they're basically like it's like they call it a movie in your mind. That's their tagline. It's like a movie. He likes listening to that kind of thing, so you can imagine what's going on. He doesn't like somebody talking for hours on end. It bores him to death. So he likes
Ah,
like full cast kind of, you know.
not just somebody reading the book. He actually
Yeah.
likes
No.
them acting the book.
Unless
Audiobooks.
it's
Sorry.
yeah, sorry, yeah, unless it's like a celebrity, like he listened to like Brian Blessed and all that kind of stuff.
Oh.
He loves if it's the actual person reading their own autobiography, like Billy Connolly and stuff like that. He likes those kind of ones, but otherwise it's just movie ones, keep him entertained.
Well,
Because he can't watch the telly, so he likes to have that kind of image in his mind, kind of thing.
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Well, it's good. It's good to keep the mind active, isn't it? That,
Mhm.
you know. Um. Well, do have we do have some radio play.
Mhm.
We got some Neil Gaiman stuff.
Oh, he likes
Um,
Neil Gaiman. The Sandman was quite good.
Yeah. Is it Neverwhere, Jill?
I think I've
Yeah,
heard of that
Neverwhere.
one. Yeah. Mhm.
Good Omens.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
Dracula.
Yeah. Likes a bit. He likes vampires, so anything vampire-y
Hmm.
and stuff like that. Yeah, he's had quite a few good stories we found, but it sometimes becomes a bit dry, and you end up with nothing to listen to. It's like, oh my god, there's nothing. Find something quickly. So then he went on to
Um,
podcasts, and
yeah.
he's been listening to Mr. Bolin, whatever his name is, podcast. He's a YouTuber that does like weird and wacky horror like stories and stuff.
Okay.
So he's been doing that for a while. So any podcast as well, like any funny comedy or that
One
kind
that's
of
been
stuff to
really
entertain him.
entertaining me recently. I don't know if you know the Outside Xbox crew or anyone that lot. But basically Andy and Luke from Outside Xbox and Outside Extra do a podcast called Mom Can't Cook.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, they watch through a bunch of Disney Channel original movies back when it was like the Disney Channel, and they made specific movies just as like fill out airtime on the Disney Channel.
Yeah.
So there were lots of movies back in like the late 90s, early noughties
Mm-hmm.
of varying quality, and they basically watch them through, and then they come back with their notes, and oh my god, they are so funny. They are comedy gold. The pair of them, they really are together. They just either say it's like either they like love one of these shows, or if they are in the particularly mischievous mood, they'll literally rip some of this stuff to pieces. But it's just so funny. I've actually watched on their recommendation basically a couple of the movies already. There's one that I've actually picked up the DVD for, which I've got it right here somewhere. Under Wraps, where a bunch of kids discover this this mummy in a sarcophagus in this abandoned house, and hilarity ensues. You know what I mean? It's like a
Yeah.
Disney Channel film,
And it all
but
unfolds with a tedious inevitability.
yeah, but on Disney Plus, there is a film called Under Wraps, but it's a remake of this, and they said the remake's not as good. You have to watch this one because it's just so silly. I've seen part of it, but I haven't really had a chance to take it all in fully yet. But yeah, it does.
Yeah, I've
look
not heard
just-
of that one, so
Yeah,
yeah.
but yeah, like I say, Mom Can't Cook is the podcast. It's on most podcast things I've been listening to on Spotify, because I'll generally have that on while I'm doing this or
Yeah.
stuff like that. Because yeah, with my audiobooks, I'd often have audiobooks on while I was playing this or Elite Dangerous or something like that. Back in the day when I was playing that, it's just yeah. When I'm playing a game that's relaxing, but you can have some audio in the background too. It's like you can actually focus on it.
Yeah.
This is the ideal sort of game for that type of thing, I find.
When I'm doing this kind of game, I've been listening to my other like YouTubers who play games, kind of like what you guys do.
Yeah.
And I just have that all in the background. Like one of my favourites is I do John Wolfe and CJU, and I listen to those. I'm not even watching what they're doing. I'm just listening to it, and then just doing this.
Hang on.
It's just really weird how you do that.
This is Angel. What's the name of that guy on YouTube that you watch, where he watches all of the horror videos and stuff? Casper Sight.
Oh my god, I watch him too.
Yeah.
I love Casper Sight. I love him. He's so funny. He's from Cornwall, Devon or Cornwall. He's bloody excellent.
Terrible.
He does go a little bit mental, doesn't he?
He does. He does. But no, I love his videos, and they're quite long as well.
Back
so
either.
no. The grudge bitch. I love the grudge bitch. And the shadow bastard. Did I say bastard? Well, I just did.
He just did.
You cannot fucking say shadow bastard. For fuck's sake. God damn it.
Did you not read the rules?
Yeah.
I like him too. Because I'm like, I started obviously watching YouTube. I never watched YouTube before, and only since like Chris was in hospital that Lily was always watching YouTube. And I'm like, what are you watching? Like, what is that really annoying Irishman saying? Why is he saying that? It turns out it was Jacksepticeye, which was her favourite at the time.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, it's watching his videos, Mum, is really funny. But then that's it. I just got into YouTube like that and started following people playing games and stuff, and just kept me entertained, really.
Yeah. I watch more YouTube now than anything else, I think.
Oh yeah, don't even know why we have a TV license. Frankly, we don't even watch it in this house. I have a 55-inch TV in my living room. We don't even use.
I'm
using
playing
it right
on a
now.
50
I'm using
inch
it right now, but
yeah,
I'm using it right now. But otherwise, we don't watch.
No,
TV.
I'm refusing to look at my TV. I'm just playing. I hope I'm cleaning things. I couldn't tell you. I might be just cleaning this. Might be just cleaning the ground in the corner here. But I refuse to look at it. Yeah.
But it's funny. I just don't watch TV at all.
Yeah, likewise.
I
didn't fall very far.
Even movies. Yeah, even the movies we watch, catch-up movies and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, I just watch all the stuff on
TV's
streaming
boring.
services. Yeah.
Yeah, TV is so boring for me.
I mean, what was the last thing I watched on BBC that required a TV license? God, what do I watch? I mean, apart from like Doctor Who, I can't think of anything that I really watch that's on BBC.
Yeah. I think I haven't watched EastEnders for 6 years.
Oh God, I don't watch that crap anyway.
Well, I used to. That's what we used to do. Eat dinner, watch EastEnders. That kind of normality. But then
EastEnders,
not normal. Yeah, and I don't do that no more. So we all do our little separate things. Lily goes to her and does her art and stuff. Yeah. So, but I'm a bit obsessed with watching Police Interceptors at the moment on catch up. So.
You know what? If I happen to look away from the screen for probably about 0.3 of a second, all of a sudden I find that our TV's got interceptors on it.
Wow.
I'm obsessed with it. I love watching it.
They've intercepted your TV.
I'll tell a lie, it's currently on an ambulance thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I used to watch all of the 999 stuff until Chris went in hospital, and I did not want to see another hospital in my life. Yeah, I'm like, no, hospitals are no-no anymore. So I moved on to police. I want to be a police officer. I could so do it. I'll nick you all. I'll do you all. Don't worry. I'll arrest you all. Put you all in jail.
Well, we didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing.
But I'm too short to be a policewoman, so that sucks.
I ain't got no fucking money. I ain't got no money.
You're not. I think you'll find the requirements have changed.
Have they changed it now?
I think the height, the minimum height for a police officer, is 4'10".
Oh, see, I'm an
Yeah.
ankle biter, you see. so I'd be
That
good
was
at
the
police
that was the campaign for equal heights.
Yes.
Thank you, Terry Pratchett.
Yeah.
Damn, too late for that. I could so be a police officer.
On the original thing that I was talking about, when I was talking about
Sorry.
ebooks and stuff.
Did I go off on one?
No.
We all do, don't worry. We all do.
do this all the time. But this is what this is all about. This is what we do.
Yes.
I have, I think it's fair to say, an extensive collection of Terry Pratchett audiobooks.
Nice.
If you would like them, I can arrange to forward them on for you.
Yeah.
And all you got to do is just download them, stick them on his thing he wants it, and off you go.
Yeah, I'd like to ask him, about Terry Pratchett. I'm not sure if he's into that kind of
If he's never
stuff.
if he's never read any Terry
But,
Pratchett, get him to try one. Because oh my
Yeah.
god, Terry Pratchett! I mean that got me into reading, got me back into reading after many years of not reading at all. Back in the early '90s, a friend of mine basically lent me The Reaper Man. That fucking book. Oh my god. I mean, any time I struggle with I haven't read a book for fucking ages, I'll grab a Terry Pratchett one, and I'll be through it in a week. And that's with just very limited time available to actually sit and read. You know what I mean? Just recently, I've picked up Feet of Clay. Finished that one. I'm now onto Jingo. Just love Terry Pratchett. It's such easy reading, but it's also so funny, so clever. And
so British.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just ingenious, and the themes that are in his books, I find that some of them are so far ahead of the time. As I said, I was reading Feet of Clay the other week, there's in this book basically it follows the City Watch, the police force basically in the Ankh-Morpork in the Discworld, and they've recruited some new members to the group. They've recruited a dwarf who's into all the chemicals and alchemy and things like that to basically create a forensic department. But when they recruit this dwarf, only one person in the police force actually realizes this dwarf is a female. And this is the one who realizes is basically a female who's also a werewolf. Basically, this character starts putting on the character starts supporting her and saying try this, and this character starts turning up for work in high heels and with makeup and in a dress and things like that, and one character makes a comment on it, and Angua, who's the werewolf character, she makes a comment based on she does, there are other pronouns. It's like, Jesus Christ, it's I mean that's all anyone talks about now is pronouns and how you refer to someone and everything like that. It's like, this book is 20 years old, and I don't remember any discussion about this back then. And it's like the issues that it deals with is as relevant now as
ahead
it
of
was
its
back
time.
then. Yeah. And
ahead of its time,
it's just like I say. I mean, I just love that sort of stuff where it's just the ideas that are flung through there. You see them being reflected in the present day world, but also things that are to come as well. So we can look forward to like an island suddenly surfacing in the middle of the English Channel, and us and the French fighting over it. I'm on to Jingo now, which is the next one. Yeah, no, like I say, it's just really, really well written. I mean, I cannot recommend Terry Pratchett highly enough. I mean, if he's never read or heard a Terry Pratchett book, give one a try. Definitely give one a try, because a friend, like I say, just lent me the Reaper Man, and that book just fucking blew my mind. It was fucking brilliant. Basically, Death, you know, the big like skeleton dude, takes a holiday, and of course, people in the Discworld stop dying. It's just that's the basic concept of it, and it's just madness. But it's basically the Grim Reaper trying to develop more human qualities, trying to sort of associate with the people he'd normally be reaping, and it's a lovely heartfelt story, but it is also stupidly funny and absolutely ludicrous and utterly brilliant.
And of course, Terry's daughter, Brianna, is getting really prolific in her own right.
Yep, she did the
In terms of
Tomb
books and
Raider,
stuff.
the Tomb Raider games. She wrote the Tomb
That's
Raider.
right. Yeah, she
Or
wrote
two
the
of them.
story for the
Two
Tomb
of the
Raider
three.
games, and it's the story that they based the last Tomb Raider film on, which was the Trinity story.
The more you
Comes
know.
to anything.
Yeah. But yeah, I believe
shame.
Rihanna's just making her first foray into the Discworld, which I thought she said she wasn't
that'd
going
be
to do.
fantastic.
I thought she said she wasn't going to, but like I said, I can't blame her if she's trying to. But I don't know if you, Tony, read any of the Tiffany Aching series of books, where is that the We Free Men ones? The little tiny dudes. Big jumps.
No, I haven't.
No. It's one of those books. She's
Tiny
writing.
dudes. Funny
Yeah.
enough, the new HuskyMumma was coming.
Oh dear. But it's in collaboration with another author as well. But yeah, no, like I say, it's like I said, the Discord series is just so brilliant, and anything that Terry touched was gold, basically. I mean, Dark Omens, was it? No. Good Omens. Good Omens. Like I say, I love the TV series of that. I've not read the book, but the TV series of that with him and Neil Gaiman is so good. And of course, I'm making series 2 of that, which is again by Neil Gaiman, which was actually already in production before we lost Terry, apparently. So it does have some of his input in there as well, which was nice.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Include his family in it, or include Rihanna in it or something, because there's a lot of talent there still.
Yeah. It's whether she wants to be like that involved in the legacy of her father's work, or just do her own stuff as well, isn't it? Really.
Okay, silly fact time. In the
Go for
TV
it.
series Good Omens, all the way through it, they're using Queen songs, different cover versions of Queen songs. Do you know why?
Is it because he's the queen? No, I don't know.
It's because in the book, well, I don't cover it in the TV series, but in the book, there is the principle that any cassette left in a car overnight will
I
turn
think
into
you told
Queen's
me,
greatest hits.
Yeah, you told me this thing. I don't know if they actually mentioned that in the series as well. They may have mentioned that in the series. I can't remember.
No, they didn't.
No, okay.
They didn't.
I never
Must-
watched
must
that
be new
series. I
to
don't know how it went. It passed me by, that one.
What's that?
By the series, The Good Omens. I didn't get to see that.
It's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it on there, but I've not had a chance to watch it yet.
Take the
Yes, I
time.
haven't.
You will thank yourself. You will thank us. And
David
then
Tennant.
I like Michelle to send you the link to the
Yeah, I was
parodies.
going to say, I do like a bit of David Tennant, so...
David Tennant and Michael Sheen together are gold. They really are. Because during lockdown, they did that series of, or a few series of, like those short videos where they're basically on video chats to each other, talking about jobs that they're being offered and things like that. If you haven't seen those, I recommend watching those, because where they're just ragging on each other is just so fucking funny. I can't remember what was that called. It was
They do like giving each other ag, don't they?
yeah.
That's for sure.
I'm trying to remember what the name of the series was. Was it just episodes or windows or something? It wasn't episodes because that was the Matt LeBlanc thing, wasn't it? Oh, I can't remember. It was very silly.
I will check it in a second.
Check this out.
No. Whenever you say that, you usually end up throwing yourself off something.
No, I'll just climb back up. Having said that,
Am I
watch
still here?
this.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you're
Yeah.
still here.
Oh, my controller disconnected. That was all.
Oh, yeah.
It's fine.
God
That
damn
might
it! For no
that
reason.
might
by the
that
way.
might be why your voice was breaking up a minute or two ago. Then perhaps.
Ah, you know, I might plug myself in. Let's go and plug myself in.
Sorry, no. Sorry.
It's not that late. Bloody early. Jeez. Battery hasn't fully charged on that yet.
Oh, damn it.
Have to start
Don't
the
know.
generator in the back garden.
Everyone's lights in the streets up.
Yeah, all of these street lights up the road just dim and then slowly come back up.
Sorry, we're so mean.
Indeed.
Oh dear.
The trouble is,
Connect it up.
HuskyMumma knows me so well that she knows that I'm taking the piss.
No,
Yeah.
it's just mean. It's very mean. It's always
Yeah.
mean. Ah!
I've never been mean to you,
You're pure
that's very
diagnostic
true.
evil.
apart from carrying you up the street once. Just once.
What did I do?
Did you not
You
know about
were
this?
walking to go somewhere.
You're just finding out
and
about this
we
now.
decided it wasn't a good idea, so I picked you up and carried you back. But you didn't
Oh,
bend
I
over
don't-
the shoulder. You insisted on sitting upright, as if you were walking. So I sort of carried you back like that.
Was I drunk? Because I don't remember that. Because I must have
No.
been drunk. Was I not drunk? What was I doing?
No,
oh,
you
I
weren't.
think I know. Oh, I think I might have known. Oh, I think.
Was
I
I
know
a
what you're
meth?
saying
Yeah.
Oh, that
I
was my
was a
Coke
mess.
night. That was my Coke night. Yeah.
now. Yeah. Yes. We've all been in a mess now and again, haven't we? Children.
I take the fifth.
You think of Prince Harry and all of these phone taps and stuff.
Hate Prince
Allegations.
Harry.
You not give a shit about Prince Harry?
Not a Harry fan, no.
Nope.
No, I'm
that
not
means just-
either.
Bit bored of it now, to be honest. Like, grow
Yeah.
up, will you, son? Grow the fuck up. Oh, excuse me. Grow up.
Why do you
You
keep
know?
apologising for swearing on this fucking stream?
Sorry. I don't know the rules.
We have no rules.
I'm a
You should
potty
know
mouth,
this.
That's why. I need to stop being a potty mouth.
Look, there are rules that apply to other people, and there are
Yeah.
rules that apply to this little room here.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think Prince Harry stopped being such an attention seeker, and you know, you can't
Well-
say on one hand, leave me alone, I want my privacy, and then
Yeah.
write a book, and then I'm like,
And
I
then
don't
say
wanna
that
know
the stuff
about
you
your
put in the
blue
book is
penis.
bullshit. Yeah. Say,
Yeah,
point out that some of the stuff you
Exactly.
put in the
I
book
didn't-
actually was contrary to what he actually
I
feels.
don't want to know William was circumcised. I don't care where you look at
Yeah.
virginity.
exactly, I don't really care.
So,
So,
today on one of the papers, or actually he was on the front of every single bloody paper this morning. I know
Mhm.
this because I was actually up at 5 o'clock putting the papers out. There was one in
He's
particular.
bound for a paper round, doesn't he?
Yeah, I know. I put my school uniform back on. It goes round again in circles. Yeah, basically, one of the things was obviously saying how he was worried that he was. Oh, hang on, I took a screenshot of it because it was, relevant. Worried that he might be the son of what's his name?
oh, did you know that yet?
No, they haven't done a DNA test, but he's obviously worried that,
Do
you
you know
know.
what? I mean, we've been saying this for years.
I mean, everyone's been saying it for
Been
years.
saying this for years.
James
Yeah,
Hewitt,
I think let's just get on with it.
and he
This
was
is why I think
blasting,
he's got the ump. This is why
blasting
I
Paul
think
Rudd.
he is acting out.
I think he knows he's not
You
part of
know?
the royal family, really. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and that's why he's acting out. He's like, you know what?
I
I'm
think
not
I
part
think
of the
probably
royal
what it
family.
is.
You can't tell me what to do.
I don't know how well he was treated within the royal family. To be fair, I mean, no one will ever know
Mhm.
really for certain.
No.
But given all the press speculation over the last 20 odd years of
Mhm.
who his parent might be, because hey, he's got ginger hair, and oh, this person who was
Yeah.
very closely associated with Diane was.
Yes, the horse
Um,
trainer.
um, all the speculation, it must have made him a bit of an outsider in the place. You know what I mean? I mean,
Yeah.
with the best
Yeah.
intentions, you know, these stories just never ended. They never let up, and it's going to take a toll on him. It's going to take a toll on the people who are actually pretending to be, caring about him and all that sort of shit. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, I mean,
They probably were like, don't get him too close to, you know, wanting to be one of us because he's not.
yeah. But I think
One day he
also,
will find out.
also with both Harry and William losing their mum the way they did.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, that's going to have an effect. It was so public. It was so horrifically public, and from what stories I've heard, whether they're true or not, apparently these poor kids didn't know if they were allowed to cry in public.
Yeah.
They thought they weren't allowed to actually demonstrate emotion at the fact their mum's just being fucking killed, you know.
Yeah.
And I think that's disgusting.
Mm.
That
That's
I mean,
true.
and like I say, they were. I mean, the lesson from Diana wasn't learned because they were hounded as badly as Diana ever was afterwards, and I think they have every single day of their lives probably been chased for information and this and that, and it's going to leave a scar on them.
True.
I'm not surprised that they're a little bit maladjusted, you know.
Maladjusted.
Yeah.
Though I do like William though. I think William's bloody brilliant. He's hilarious, and I just think him and Kate are really good. I actually enjoy when they do things, and I've watched a few like YouTube videos when they've been out and about talking to people, and it's been quite funny. And
Yeah.
I don't know, I like them.
Yeah. I mean, like I say, I mean,
Well, the way you look at it, William's will be king in the next.
Yeah, that's what I said to
30 years.
Lily. I said to Lily, when she's my age, you'll have to go and sit through the whole thing again with it being William next time. You know, next 20 odd years, it'll be more than likely William, and that's what Lily will have to do in her 30s, is watch what we've just watched, really.
Yeah.
Which is bizarre.
I do recommend, if you haven't seen it, somebody did a bad lip reading.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen
read
that.
through of the coronation, and it is so well done. It's not the actual bad lip reading people because. Are you familiar with the bad lip reading group?
Yeah, I've watched them. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen their? Okay, there's one of theirs they do called Redneck Avengers. It is absolutely hilarious. It
I
really is.
I've watched.
It's Avengers Assemble, and
Yeah.
but they're
all rednecks.
Is it okay? Is it in your tattoo?
I can't remember which ones I've watched. A few years ago now, like TV program ones they've done, but I don't remember which one it was now. It's annoying me now because it was really funny. I can't remember what it is.
One moment.
She's old.
The things I love all
forgot
that
my
stuff.
special
though.
cushion.
Oh no. Michelle's breasts. Did I really need to say that? She got boobs out again, Tony.
Mama.
No. not so close after dinner or anything like that, you know. But
You
you know
sure?
when they say
During
you
dinner.
know, I'm still eating dinner now. It's here. It's been here for the last oh, how long? Hang on a minute.
It's got to be cold by now.
It's been here for about 45 minutes.
Goodness.
I'm still
Our
here
chip shop
munching my
chips go
chips.
cold. Oh my
The
goodness. It
chips
must
have
be
gone
cold
cold.
though. Yeah. I was going to say, they must go
They're
cold
a
by now.
tad greasy now.
Ew. Stick them on a butty. Some ketchup.
Well, I was thinking, keep them, bang them in the air fryer lunchtime tomorrow.
Mm.
So they all crisp up and get nice and hot. And like then, you know, barbecue sauce in a nice sandwich, you know.
Nice. Because I
Hey,
used to
ketchup
after
or
my,
barbecue sauce?
I use mayonnaise in my chips. I'm a mayonnaise person with chips.
You're a French person.
I am. Bonjour. I used to,
Bonjour.
because like when I used to have my old job,
Détournement.
when I used to work in the DVD shop, and I'd finish my shift 'cause I used to do the late shift until 10 o'clock at night, and then I'd go next door to the chippy, I'd get a massive bag of chips. I'd go home and put a massive dollop of mayonnaise. That was my dinner for a long time. Chips. Maybe that's what stunted my growth is mayonnaise and chips.
I don't think so.
Because that's all I ever ate for a long, long time when I was working there. That's what my dinner
I
was
don't
every night.
think I
Like
knew
Christmas be
you
away.
when you worked at a video shop.
Yeah, you did. This was in 20 no 2000 before Lily, so this would be 2005, 6, something like that.
Okay. That would have meant like work getting in the way. Damn work.
Yeah, right.
What?
I guess that. Well, I do have a job now, but
Yeah,
Do
you're a full-time carer.
full time, yes. And when I say full time, I mean full time.
Yes.
He's not an easier person to look after. He makes me work hard. It makes me work for my money. Let's tell you that.
Work hard for your money. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes
So
sure of it
hard
as
for
well.
your money. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's all fun and games. All fun and games.
Right. Albie, did you see the picture I sent you?
Not yet. One moment.
Uh-huh.
I will have a look in just a second.
Yeah, because I was going through my hard drive to sort something out for Lily and came across all those. I was like, Jesus, forgot all they were on there. I don't remember what year that was either, to be honest.
I can't either. What would have been what about 2005
2000
maybe?
Maybe, yeah. it was
2003, surely.
before Lily, so
Sorry, no, I have no idea. I have no idea. I literally have no clue.
I can't remember what year it was. It's terrible. A long time ago. I haven't been to that festival in ages. Neither of them, actually. Local festivals I've not visited
Hmm.
in a long time.
Do you remember Hotel California?
No.
There was an Eagles tribute band,
I don't
and
remember
then we
them.
ended up being the last of about 30 people there. And you were on my shoulders, and we were dancing to Hotel California.
No, were we?
Yeah. Well, when I say
I remember-
dancing, I use the word very, very loosely.
I remember ABBA, having the ABBA tribute. That was quite fun.
Yeah, we had Pete, didn't we?
Ah, yeah. Who I don't see at all anymore.
No.
No, I haven't spoken to him in years. I have no idea what he's up to.
He's still
The
about,
same.
put it that way.
He's still the same.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's got a son, don't you? Now.
No.
Well, he had. Yeah.
Really? Did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
His son is called Phoenix.
Oh, cute. Love the name.
Yeah. I did speak to Pete briefly, you know.
Yeah.
And we said we were going to have a catch up, and we kind of
Didn't.
did.
No,
Yeah.
that always happens. We always get that. People are like, oh, we should meet up. We should go out for takeaway. We should hang out. And then you don't hear from them again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
anytime I hear someone say, so, "Oh, you know, you need to go out for coffee," it's like, are you just saying
Yeah.
that? Do you mean that? I don't know if you mean that. And I
Yeah.
don't want to, like, start prying and saying, "Hey, should we go for that coffee?" In case you're like, "Oh, I didn't mean it." You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like
That's
it's
it.
too awkward. I
We'll go for metaphorical coffee. Yeah.
Mhm.
social entanglements. Blah, I hate them.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone always says, "Oh, we should go out to the pub. Ain't been for ages." And I haven't been out to a pub in years, so it's crazy.
I
We
mean,
used to go out to the pub
I kind
every
of have, but
weekend,
not in
and
a
now we
group,
don't at
not
all.
in a large group.
Yeah. Mad. Things stop so suddenly. It's like we used to go to the pub all the time, go and hang out with our friends, and now we don't see anyone.
This
Don't go out to the pub.
this age of advanced technology where the entire world is connected, you can send a message around the planet in seconds, blah blah
Mhm.
blah blah. It's all overrated. I think that's
Mhm.
led to a lot of people becoming recluse, quite frankly, because you know you used to, as you say, we used to everyone used to like go out, meet friends, have a
Mhm.
laugh, do that, blah 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 blah. I barely leave the house these days except to go to work.
I I haven't actually been out. I've been out probably 3 times this year. 3 separate instances. And I think 2 of them for the doctors.
Mm.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
can
we've
say,
just
yeah.
recently started doing stuff. It's like that's why I learned to drive and stuff because I needed to start getting us out and about and doing stuff.
Needed some
And
independence. Yeah.
yeah, and now like today we went to the cafe today. Took him out for breakfast. It's like
Nice.
unheard of. We don't really normally do this, but we got to start doing things. We got to start going out and
Yeah,
finding things to do and getting out of the house because I was just going mad.
yeah.
That's
Like
awesome.
Especially,
me.
especially us two being stuck together. We're not used to being stuck in the same house like 24 hours a day. Where like he'd be at work and I'd be up like being a mum and doing normal stuff, and see him on weekends normally, like evenings or weekends. But now being stuck in the house together 24 hours a day,
Well, so
testing.
Chris used to work his absolute arse off,
Mhm.
and I only used to see him sort of when he was, around your
Yeah.
mum's or somewhere else.
Mhm.
But I do know from the fact that the little bits that he did for me and he did for my dad. Oh God,
Yeah.
that day he did the bleeding kitchen for my dad. Oh
he
my
never.
God.
He hasn't forgotten. Don't worry. You could probably
Oh,
guess.
oh man. Do you
But
know what? Do you know what? I I'm still going to apologise because it was bad. It was terrible. Oh man. It's
yeah.
just sort of, but they didn't sort of gel well, did they? I think that's a fair
No.
way of putting it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they kind of grated each other up the wrong way,
Mhm.
and then my dad ended up going out on a diabetic hypo,
Mm.
and that just makes him lose his rag, and they just lost their rag with each other. And
Yeah.
Chris wanted to leave, and
Mhm.
and I said please don't for the minute, and I ended up putting my mediator hat on. Just, oh God.
Yeah, like I said, Chris lost quite a lot of his memories, but he's not lost that one. Funnily enough, that's one stuck in there.
I
It's
am
quite
not
funny.
surprised.
No, it's funny. He goes back all to the actual memories he does have, and that's one still in there. So it's quite
Wow.
funny. Mm. Yeah, it's like now and again with him, I've got to take him down memory lane. So I've got like I said, the hard drive was out the other day, looking at old videos and stuff like that. So he'd listen to stuff we got up to just to get memories come back type of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Remember things from that back in the day. It's like his memories are patchy, so you kind of have to try and get him to remember these things.
Does he play his guitar by touch at all?
No, he doesn't play the
That's a
guitar at all.
shame.
Yeah, because of his fingers. His right hand, he's got flexion in his fingers, so where the hospital left him not doing anything with his hands for so long, his fingers on his right hand bent the opposite way. So they're going like you bend your hand inwards, it bends backwards. So his fingers go
Oh,
backwards instead now.
ow!
Yeah, so he can't feed himself because of that. So I have to feed him because he can't hold a knife and fork. So he has to use dodgy fingers. So he can't play the guitar. So,
Oh man,
so,
you know that
so
would
they're
break my heart. That would.
yeah, that's
Not
one of the
being able
things
to
he
do
wanted
that.
to do. Yeah. So that's why we got him the
Well-
drum kit to see if we could try and get some, like, doing the drums and try and get
Yeah.
some kind of thing going, but he couldn't do that either. So,
Well,
unfortunately.
he's always got the option of slide guitar.
Yeah. Well,
Doesn't
that's
really
what he said
go-
about doing. Yeah, he said about getting one of those sliders on his fingers and try and do it that way. But
Yeah.
you need someone to come and teach him. But yeah, he's still got all his guitars, as you probably know, because Lily's got them now. Well, a few of them, so
Yeah.
she's stolen them. But yeah, I think he'd love to. He does now and again. We give him the guitar and he tries, but it's
I'd,
one of those
I'd love
things.
to think of some way to help him. I really would.
Yeah, that's what we keep thinking. What can we possibly do, you know, in that situation? Where do you start, you know? No idea.
Yeah, it would have to be a lap
Honestly.
steel guitar
Mm,
of some description.
mm,
Let me have a look around.
yeah,
I might be able to sort something out.
yeah, because that's one of the things he wanted to do as soon as he came home was to see if he could still do it, but unfortunately not. But
Or there is another option. You can play left-handed because you don't really
True.
need an awful lot of dexterity in the picking hand,
yeah,
particularly because you know if you want to do a bit of the old chug chug chug, you know, then
Steady.
all you need is a bit of palm muting, you know.
It's hardly a time in the evening for that sort of talk.
the problem with his left hand is even his left hand's normal, he can bend it and whatever, he can't feel his fingers. So when he touches something, he can't feel it. So
Okay,
that's
so
the problem
okay.
he was having without hands. So you know, he didn't know where his hands were on the fret because he couldn't feel anything. A bit of a
Wow.
weird one. So
Does
that's
he have
why
any
he's getting
feeling in the
frustrated.
palms of his hands?
I think so, just not in the tips of his fingers. It's a bit of an odd one. Yes.
Well, no, it's one of those things that there are problems and you know there are possible solutions.
Yeah, that's it.
Because when you normally play, the palm of your hand is resting at the bottom of the neck. What you could have is you could have markings on the underside of the neck that you can feel with the palm of your hand to tell you where you are.
True.
And that'll be easy for navigating vertically along the neck. And doing horizontally, I'd have to think of something.
Yeah.
I'll work on it.
Mental. Yeah. Yes, it's just got a lot of problems. It's
Bless
give me a
him.
lot of
Yeah.
things to deal with. You know. Yeah, but
Yeah.
so getting him out and about of the house is my main priority at the moment. Just getting my car up and running and sorted out, and bits and bobs fixed on it.
Is it all right?
Yes, I'm having the new side steps put on it at the moment because one of them got rusty. The bracket rusted so bad if you stood on it, it literally just bent in half. So,
Nice.
and because Chris needs the side step to stand on to get in to the
Yeah.
car,
Yeah,
it
it's
needs to be-
essential, isn't it?
yeah, so we got getting them fixed at the moment. Otherwise, she's doing all right as they go. They always give you a challenge, don't they? They're never quiet. Oh yeah, she's all right.
Does I'm not being personal when I say this. Does Chris get
Mm.
pip?
Yes. Yes,
He gets
all that.
enhanced mobility as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, we talked about the car situation. We're on about getting the car.
Yeah.
But we decided we wanted to basically to pay for a car ourselves because they take quite a big chunk of your money if you get a car,
They do.
and
They
we couldn't live like that.
basically take all of your mobility components.
So if
But
you
the
did
good
that,
thing is, you don't have to put your hand in your pocket for anything after that.
True.
Oh, apart from fuel. Apart from fuel.
yeah, well, that's
Tyres
what
are
I'm
done.
saying.
MOTs.
Yeah.
Everything
But
is
if
all
we
done.
did that, yeah, the car would be fine, but we wouldn't be able to go out in it. We couldn't afford to leave the house at that point.
Oh,
So
man.
we felt better just to buy our car outright, which we did. Thank God we did at the time because we could at the time.
Yeah.
So that's the decision we made to do. I think in the future we might, if I think we might decide to go down that route later. I think Chris was talking about it, but at the moment he just wants to keep as we are. But I think in the future we might pop down that route and see how it goes. But I don't know. We just like, it's like my car at the moment.
Yeah.
Until she breaks, when she breaks, we might, go that route. But
well,
we just
worry
needed a
about it
car.
later. Worry about it when
That's
you need
it.
to worry about
That's it. We just needed to get a car at that time because Lily was starting big school and I had to get her to school because it was so far away. So the car was necessary to get her to school, which is what I do every day now.
Yeah. Well,
Which is
it's
why I had to move closer
one of
as
those
well.
things. If I'd have been closer, I'd have happily helped you. You know.
Yeah,
But
of course.
I'm just too far away. You know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've done things with you, sort of in terms of I like technical support. I've done things like that. You know.
Because I'm bloody useless. Yeah.
No.
That's why.
No. But
Oh.
no, I do what I can to help because I know it's a difficult situation. You know?
Yeah.
It's not the same for me because I've got the majority of my sense. I've got all my senses.
Mm-hmm.
The feeling in my back and in my legs is affected.
Yeah.
And I can't. I can only sit still for about 90 minutes at a time. He says,
Yeah.
checking the clock. I'm
91! Shit!
just
Sorry.
put
Yeah,
my
yeah.
cushion on.
Yeah.
Put my cushion
Yeah.
on. That will help.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it does really it resonates with me. You know, that's why I wanted to help as best I could.
Yeah, of course. I appreciate every little helps, as they say.
Oh
You
yeah,
know, it's not that easy, and I've done most of it on my own. It feels well, definitely have.
yeah,
It's weird what you can get done when you try hard. Really,
well,
especially in that situation, you're thrown into it out of nowhere. It's kind of like, well, you got to do it.
yeah.
So I just do. I just don't know where I get it from, but I do it.
Do you know where you get it from? Get it
I
from
have
your
no
mum.
idea.
You
Get
do.
up and go and
Well,
get on with it.
you know the stories of what your mum was like when she was younger.
Mm,
The tenacity was
Yeah.
well earned. I think is a good way of putting it.
gotta
So
do it.
yeah, just the need of the way she was at the time.
Yeah.
I think even though I mean you weren't even born at the time, I don't think, but yeah, I think it's given you that strength,
Yeah.
and I take
It's
my
like-
hat off to you if I was wearing it.
And it's like learning to drive and stuff. It's like, right, I'm going to do this, and I
Yeah.
ended up passing my theory in the first time and my driving test first time. So
But then
First time.
what I know of you is if you set your mind on something,
well, that's
you ain't
it.
gonna
Yeah.
stop.
No, I had to kind of like knuckle down and get it done. And at least I did it
Like
really.
that with this, when it was you and your sister,
Mm,
when you were in the band, it was you kept pushing, kept
Mhm.
pushing and pushing and pushing and never stopped. You know,
Try hard. Keep trying.
I'll give you maximum
Yeah.
points for perseverance.
Trust me. But
Yeah.
it's much better now with even though my world is weird, it's normal to me now, if that makes sense. I don't see a different life. And I said to me, Chris said the other day, imagine sitting down and talking to ourselves if this didn't happen. What would we be doing now? Where would we be? It's so weird to think how different life could be. What would we be doing? Where would we be living? That kind of thing. It's very strange.
It's something to do with our age because I had that similar conversation with Michelle with
Yeah,
the long-suffering Mrs. Angel last night.
yeah,
Well, not last night, sort of last week, I think it was.
yeah.
So,
It's like,
we
where
were-
would we be?
Yeah.
Weird. Would we be here today? Would we be living where we're living now? Would we have the car we have? Would we have the dog? All that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. It's such a strange thing. Yeah, no.
But
Just a
anyway,
lie.
I'm trying to clean the underside of the neck of this
What is this
bit of
anyway?
fish.
Oh my god. Oh, is it a fish?
It's a
I don't
fish.
know.
It's a fish. Well, I was thinking that's a really strange head. That's either like a really strange Viking thing, or
Oh, got a funny eyes on it. No clue.
It's looking
Looking at
at
me
me
strange.
funny. Yeah.
Give me that side eye.
well, have a look at that picture, Albie.
Mm-hmm.
On the
Yeah,
left
they
is
do.
me.
Yeah.
Number 2 is young
Sorry.
Mr. Lono. You know Lono.
Lono.
Lono, one of my friends, good friend. And then is HuskyMumma, and there is
It's
then
me.
is the long-suffering Mrs. Angel.
Yarp.
Long suffering because you sit next to me. Ha.
Oh, she married me. That's why.
In my blonde hair days as well. Jesus.
Yeah.
Not blonde no more.
Neither am I.
Yeah.
Tony
I
was
don't
coming.
think you ever
Faster.
were you?
Well, me?
Yeah.
I was.
Were you?
Definitely not
As a
now.
blonde-haired baby.
Definitely not now. And
Oh.
and Tony, you know why.
Yeah.
It all gone. It's all gone. Where did it all go?
Yeah. It's that chronic masturbation habit in public again, isn't it?
No, that makes you go
Ah.
blind. That's why I wear the glasses.
That's what I
said
said to Chris. I said that to Chris the other day. I mean, they did warn you, Christopher. They did warn you. You didn't listen, did you? They told you if you continue to do it, you'd go blind, and now look at you, plonker. What you get for not listening. So,
But
you
he
ever hear
can't,
anything?
can he? He can't look at his plonker.
Wait, if you can find it.
We're learning all sorts of
Better
stuff
luck
here.
now.
Learning all sorts of stuff
Better
here.
luck now.
Oh dear.
There, isn't there? Oh dear.
We're at 99% people.
I know, I'm trying to find it. Ah!
I mean, you
Top of
can
his tail.
from over here. You can see some of the bits that I can't reach with parkour. It's unfortunate, but there are a few bits even I can't reach. But yeah.
I think I missed quite a lot on the building.
Just like
Trying to
Heineken.
get everything. That bit done.
Reaching apart, other people.
Woo! What was the bit? There's a bit. I found a bit. It gets frustrating when it's like a pixel, and I've done that before. Oh, also, you know what I hate about the game sometimes when there's a big blob of, like I was on the roof doing the roof, and there's a massive bit I was going to get to. I was looking forward to getting to it, and I touched the bit for a second, and it all went. I was like, I was going to clean that,
Yeah.
or it just takes it away from you, and I'm like, I'm going to do that bit.
I was looking forward to that bit. I was saving the best bit for last.
I was saving that for best in that. Look, it's
Yeah.
getting bastard.
That's it. So it took it all away from me.
So there's a few bits around here that are still needing.
This bit still
This is
filthy.
where my colourblindness doesn't help me. Because you know when you select it on the tablet, it sort of pulses gently.
Yeah.
I can't always see it. That's the problem. Bit that's pulsing. I can't always
Yeah.
see it. Thought I saw something up here, but I was obviously mistaken. Is it battlements right at the top? There it is. I can see it.
Battleman's the very, very top. Yeah.
Running around the outside of the building. Angel man.
Where are you?
I'm just finishing off the fountain.
This bit didn't go ping yet. I cleaned it.
What, the fountain? Oh, ah.
Yeah, like the edge, the border.
Yeah, it's just the
Everything gets
underside.
on it,
The
and
underside of somebody's lips down here.
Oh my god. My one hasn't gone pink.
Oh, one
But I
moment.
can't find it.
It's this bit under here where I'm right along the same bit as you now.
Oh, I see. Oh my god. Oh, I did not know that was there.
Yeah,
What an idiot. I was like, what's missing? There you go.
I believe that should all
That
be
bit.
fountain done now.
Still one of the
there's-
battlements. I can't. It's that.
It's my crenellations. My
Yeah,
crenellations
got it,
need
got it, got it,
cleaning.
got it, got it, got it. Right.
Need to clean my crenellations.
What else? What else?
Decorative window architrave. Window arches, 13 of 4. That one there, I see it. Oh! Yay!
What's this missing? Ding ding.
Ding, ding,
Ding.
ding, 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 ding.
That window up there needs doing. The round one at the very top. And that bit there. Is there any ladders? Is there
There's
not
two-
even a ladder?
Two sisters scaffolding on here.
Ugh.
Okay. I'm gonna do some
Is that
James
bit
Bond stuff.
Still needs.
Right up
There we are.
there.
That's that one done.
Up there. Can I get it from there? No. Well, that was
No.
Oh, the big
I
one
went-
right up there. Okay.
Yeah, like further front, the big circle up there's dirty, and then there's a bit next to it that's grubby. I could see from down there. I can't see it from up here though.
That was funny. That was really
What was that?
funny.
What was that?
Albie was just walking along with a scaffolding on his head.
And scaffolding.
See it? Now you see it. Now you don't. Did you get
If you
that?
have an extension, yeah, you got your extension on, have you?
I don't have
Wow.
extension yet. I don't think.
I think if
press
you're
the-
we're doing the special, so they should all be available to you. Are they not?
If you press the back button, not the start button, the other button. You press that one, it will tell you your current loadout, and it will give you the gun that you're using, and it will you can then select an extension. It gives you a little bit of extra reach.
Yeah, I think being like one of the specials, it gives you a default sort of equipment that everyone has the same stuff.
Yeah, well, yeah, you would hope so. I put the I've got the window at the top.
I can't see anything in this.
The manor walls.
We missed something. Where's
The
that?
wall, apparently.
Manor walls.
I'll go and check up the other end. If I can see anything flishing.
Wow,
Flashing
there's a
nibs.
window frame
Oh,
over
here
there.
in front of me. Yes. In front of me. Was it? I can't reach from there. Get it! Fire!
Water, not fire.
Manor wall, 2, wherever they are, coins.
Coins.
Yeah, that's these things on the corner here.
Oh my goodness.
If you aim
Oh, yeah,
your
What things-
if you aim
what
your
things
cursor
where?
at it, if you aim your cursor at it, it'll tell you in the top left corner
Yeah, not that one.
what the individual items are,
Not that one.
and also whether they're clean or not.
Over there. That wall. That wall. There. There's something over there. There's nothing there.
Yay! The manor wall is
Got
clean.
it.
This
Now we've got to try and-
wall is
I bet it's where
clean.
I was. I bet it's the muck that I left behind. My fault. I
There's a
don't clean.
coin down here that's needing recoinulating.
Whee! Mine was.
That one there.
I was cleaning over here, so I need to go back with my thing. With me.
Ah, I'm being
Pretty
chased
cool.
by scaffolding. Ah! It's like a horror movie. Ah!
This is what I was doing. I know there's bits missing up the top, I think. Oh no. Doesn't show you now, does it? find it. Leave. It was in my corner. Oh, Christ. Can't even do stairs. Up the stairs. Up the stairs.
Round
Up
the
higher.
outside. Round the outside.
2 trailer park girls. Go round the outside.
What?
Guess who's back? Back again. Where are we? This
Red.
one? No, this one's fine. This one's fine.
One over here
That one's
needs.
The
fine.
fishing queen.
That's fine. Carried the scaffolding for nothing.
Like you,
Nothing there.
I always have difficulty seeing the flashing thing, to be honest.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
That's that one.
Hey!
There we are.
You did
And
it.
there's much rejoicing. And
No,
now I'll
it's
demonstrate that I can
just-
actually like, walk around the entire outside of this map without touching the ground. Oh.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Yes, I've got sticky fingers.
Ew.
I've got sticky
Jesus.
feet. Yeah.
Jesus. That kind of evening, is it? My goodness.
Oh dear.
Oh my lord.
Hmm.
I cannot find this thing.
Everything's clean.
Oh,
It's all clean.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
The it said,
It's all clean. It's all done. 100%.
oh, is it?
Yeah.
ding.
Ah.
Yes,
There you go. Yeah.
That'll be why you can't find it
it has
anyway.
ding.
That's why I couldn't find it.
Now I'm going to ride my battlefish
Woohoo!
into combat. Yeehaw!
Well, hang on a minute. It is a fish, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think so.
It should be wet in that case.
Ah, no. Stop it.
I think it's only right.
Ooh. Fish.
I'll see you again from the
Yeah.
other side. I'll keep attacking him with
Get it,
over
get it.
here.
Come back.
Go on, parkour out this one. You know what, HuskyMumma? It's my birthday in a couple of weeks.
I know.
But
You're
it
how
just
old
like
now?
sneaks up and bites you on the arse.
It does.
Rude.
I will be 52.
You're 10 years older than me. Goodness. That is old.
Yes, it is. Thanks very much for that.
All right, you're welcome.
Hmm.
At least I'll never be as old as you.
There is that,
Oh,
yeah. Well,
yeah.
unless I die, and then of
That's
course
true.
you'll have to catch up.
Damn. You don't do that. I don't want to catch up.
No, it's no fun that way.
No.
But at this point, while I'm eating on my sort of 90-minute-old pineapple fritter, I would like to say thank you to everybody else for watching. Nobody commented in the chat, but I'm sure somebody was there in spirit.
Yeah, it was ghosts.
The ghosts. Yeah,
Yeah.
Young
ghosts.
Mr. Albie, would you like to tell everybody where they can find you?
I am on Twitter at @akenubi, AKENOOBI. I am on YouTube at Albie-Wan space Kenubi, and I am on Twitch at Albie-Wan Kenubi with no spaces or hyphens.
Excellent.
Bad.
You can find me on Twitter at I'm Dave Angel, no spaces. You can find me on Xbox Live at I'm Space Dave Space Angel. And you can also find me. No, I'm not. No, I'm on Twitch. I'm Dave Angel. On Twitter, I'm Dave Angels GH. Dave Angels Gaming Heaven. I forget myself sometimes.
Who are you? Who are you?
And what have I done with your brother-in-law? Yeah.
Yeah. Where'd you put him?
Who does number 2 work for? Yes.
At that point, I'm going to say to everybody, thank you for watching.
Yep.
We will be back. We might probably have a night off tomorrow because it's been 3 nights so far this week.
Yarp.
And this man, like getting up at 3 a.m. probably needs some beauty sleep.
Yeah.
But we will be back on Friday
Oh, you can count on it.
for some riff
Cray
tracks
cray.
or use your words or Jackbox, whatever
Or
takes
riff
our fancy.
box jack. Yeah. Track, use,
Jack
words.
your
or
riff box.
Jack your words
Use your Jackbox.
with a riff.
No, use your
Track-
Jack
tracks-
track.
tracks-
Use your Jack track.
Checks your tracks. Backs. I don't know. We're getting further and further away from it, I think. But yeah, for something.
Mr. Albie, will it be 7 p.m. or 8?
It'll be 7. I'm on earlies all week and the beginning of next week. Due to other unreliable colleagues.
You know what? It sucks to work.
Yes, thank you for that. Cheers, Tony. You really brightened my day. Thank you for your insights.
That's all right. I'll be thinking of you when I'm
Bastard.
getting out of bed at 11.
Bastard. You bastard, you. You bastard.
I'm gonna end my stream there.
Likewise. Yeah. Have a good evening.
Thank you, of course, to HuskyMumma and to Albie-Wan for joining me.
No worries.
And it will be some uncensored party game of something on Friday.
Unfiltered.
Unfiltered.
Adult humour,
well,
immature content.
Comes with mature content warning and an immature content warning.
More immature than mature, but yes.
Yeah, first one, then the other.
Yes.
Well, we do try.
Yes.
And then occasionally we'll slip in a knob gag.
Excuse you.
Well, mine's bigger than yours.
Many have slipped.
Right.
With
Everyone
that,
take care.
I'm going to end my stream. Thanks, everybody.
Good night.
We'll see you on Friday.
Bye.